I am delighted to welcome you formally for my next class. In this video, we are going to learn about the auxiliary series test and the comparison test from sequence and series to solve few problems. So what this auxiliary series theorem statement states that the series sigma 1 by n power p, which is given in this form, converges if this p is positive greater than 1 and this series is divergent if p less than or equal to 1. So this is so simple. If p is positive greater than 1, then the given series is convergent, and if it is less than or equal to 1, then it is divergent. So according to the comparison test, if u1 and vn are both two series of positive terms and limit n tends to infinity, u1 by vn is equal to L, where L value not equal to 0, then the series sigma u1 and vn both converge or both diverge. If u1 is convergent, then vn is also convergent if this holds. If u1 is divergent, then vn is convergent, and similarly if vn is convergent, then u1 is convergent. If vn is divergent, then u1 is divergent. So this is how we have to use auxiliary series and comparison test to solve our problems. So we have to test for convergence. So this is the most important question. So we have to test for the convergence of the given problem. Here the problem is given as, we have to consider this as a sigma u1. Sigma u1 is given as sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity root over n power 1 plus 1 minus n power 4 minus 1. Now we have to rationalize it. How will rationalize it? It's a simple way that we can write as sigma n is equal to infinity root over n power 4 plus 1 minus root over n power 4 minus 1, and we have to rationalize this. See, if it's minus, we have to multiply with plus, that is n power 4 plus 1 plus root over n power 4 minus 1 by root over n power 4 plus 1 plus root over n power 4 minus 1. If this happens, so as you all know that a plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. This will be n power 4 plus 1 minus this one minus n power 4 minus into minus plus 1 by root over n power 4 plus 1 plus n power 4 minus 1. If I cancel, then sigma u1 will be sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity. This is 1 plus 1. This will be 2 by root over n power 4 plus 1 plus n power 4 minus 1. So to use our this one, which one we have to use? We have to use the auxiliary test. For that we have to choose. What we have to choose? We have to choose Vn. So from this, what will be Vn? So the Vn value will be 1 by n square according to the auxiliary series test. Just now I have said about the auxiliary series test. Then sigma 1 by n power p converges if p is greater than 1 and diverges if p is less than or equal to 1. In this, if I compare p, then p value is equal to 2. If p is equal to 2 and this is greater than 1, therefore sigma vn is convergent. It's a convergent series. Then what we have to do? We have to go with the comparison test. For that we have to calculate u1 limit n tends to infinity, u1 by vn we have to calculate. That is limit n tends to infinity. What is un? So un is nothing but 2 by root over n power 4 plus 1 plus root over n power 4 minus 1 by, what is vn? Vn is nothing but 1 by n square. So this will be limit n tends to infinity. If I reciprocal it, then it will be 2n square by root over n power 4 plus 1 plus root over n power 4 minus 1. So limit n tends to infinity, this is 2n square. If I take this n power 4 from root common, then this will be n square. If I take n power 4 common, then this will be 1 plus 1 by n power 4 plus root by 1 minus 1 by n power 4. So I can cancel this, and as you all know that limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n is always 0. 1 by infinity is always 0. From that, if I apply limit, then this will be 2 by root over 1 plus 0 plus root over 1 minus 0, which is equal to 2 by 2, which is equal to 1. As you all know that from which test? By comparison test. If u1 by vn is equal to L and that L not equal to 0, then sigma u1 and sigma vn converge, both converge or diverge together, converges or diverges together. It's together. Therefore here sigma vn is convergent. From comparison test, sigma u1 is convergent. So what is our sigma u1? Sigma u1 is nothing but the question. What is this one? Root or n power 4 plus 1 minus root or n power 4 minus 1 is convergent. Therefore sigma n power 4 plus 1 minus root or n power 4 minus 1 is convergent. From which test? Comparison test. Since Vn is convergent, automatically our value limit u1 by Vn we got as L, we got as 1, which is a finite value which is not equal to 0. Then if Vn is convergent, automatically u1 is convergent from the comparison test. So this is how we have to solve. We have to use both the series test, auxiliary series test as well as the comparison test. So similarly, we have to solve this one test for convergence of 1 by root upon n plus root upon n plus 1. The solution here we have to make is sigma u1 is given as 1 by root n plus root n plus 1. What we have to use? We have to use auxiliary test. For that we have to choose Vn. For that, sigma Vn I am taking as 1 by root n. 1 by root n. So this can be written as 1 by n power half, as you all know from the auxiliary series test. From the auxiliary series test, sigma 1 by n power p converges. Converges if p is greater than 1 and diverges if p is less than or equal to 1. Here the p value is half. Half it is less than 1. Therefore, if it's less than 1, then it's going to be divergent series. Therefore, sigma Vn is divergent. So if our chosen series sigma Vn is divergent, we have to go for comparison test. For that we have to calculate limit u1 by Vn. What is limit u1? u1 is nothing but, see here, 1 by root n plus root n plus 1. See our u1 value by what is Vn here? Vn is 1 by root n. So limit n tends to infinity. If I reciprocal it, then it will be root n by root n plus 1. So this is limit n tends to infinity. This is root n by, if I take root n common, then it will be 1 plus 1 by n. I can cancel this one, and as you all know that limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n value is 0. So this will be 1 by 1 plus root over 1 plus 0. So this is 1 by 1 plus 1. This is half, not equal to 0. As you all know that from the comparison test, if limit u1 by Vn is equal to L and that L is not 0, then from the comparison test what it states, sigma u1 and sigma Vn both converge or both diverge. So we got a finite value which is not equal to 0 from according to the comparison test. If Vn is divergent, automatically u1 is also divergent from the comparison test. Therefore, sigma, see here, sigma u1 is divergent. What is sigma u1? Sigma u1 is nothing but the question itself is un, that is therefore which is equal to 1 by root n plus root n plus 1 is divergent. So this is how we have to test. First we have to choose Vn and we have to use auxiliary series test, and later we have to go with comparison test. For that we have to calculate this limit n tends to infinity u1 by Vn, and if we get a finite value, then if Vn is divergent, automatically u1 is divergent. So this is also most important and easy to solve also. Solution here sigma u1 is given as sigma n tends to infinity sine 1 by n. For going to auxiliary series test, we have to choose Vn. That is a sigma Vn will be, see, I am taking as 1 by n. So according to which test? Auxiliary test, auxiliary series test. Sigma 1 by n power p converges if p is greater than 1 and diverges if p is less than or equal to 1. Here p is equal to 1. So if it's equal to 1, therefore sigma Vn is which series? Divergent series. It's diverging. Then we have to go for comparison test. For that, limit u1 by Vn we have to calculate. That is limit n tends to infinity. What is un? Un is nothing but sine 1 by n. By what is Vn? It is 1 by n. As you all know that limit n tends to infinity sine x by x is equal to 1. As you all know that limit n tends to infinity sine x by x value is 1, and therefore this value is 1, which is not equal to 0. So according to our comparison test, limit u1 by Vn is equal to L. For L not equal to 0, then sigma u1 and sigma Vn both converge or diverge together. Converges or diverges together. Therefore here Vn is which series? Divergent series. Therefore sigma u1 is also divergent. Therefore sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity sine 1 by n is divergent. So these problems are very, very important. So I hope that you are all little clearer on how to solve the problems of this kind. Thank you so much for lending your attention till the end. Keep watching my videos and I'll be posting many more videos. Keep in touch.